chance to block the field goal, and he pulled it off and did it. It was just an incredible play. I think they're going to talk about it. We practiced it all week with Bobby jumping over the guys, never touched anybody. I don't know what happened in the game, but that's the way he was doing. He was able to clear the line of scrimmage without touching anybody, and that was the plan. And very few people could do that, but he had pulled it off beautifully in the week and during the week, and so that's what the officials called. But I know that there's some controversy about that.
Unfortunately, we haven't put the whole complementary football together enough this season to really be the team that I think we know we're capable of, and that'll be the challenge these last 3 weeks. And I said it last Wednesday that was the challenge this week, and we didn't necessarily do that. So that'll be our focus these last 3 weeks, and you know, if we can put it all together, I think there's you know, the kind of feeling where we're saying, hey, watch out. You know, if we put it together, it could be special.
Well, thus far, it's not been put together for Cousins. On Monday Night Football, he's 0-7 in his career, the most winless starts by a quarterback in the history of Monday Night Football. Archie Manning and Joe Namath. As you see, we're both 0-6. Speaking of beautiful defensive performances, Sunday the Bears beat the Rams. Only touchdown in the game, a reception by Bears OT Bradley Sowell. According to Elias, this was the first game in the Super Bowl era during which the only touchdown was scored by an O-lineman. How good was the Bears defense? This was Sean McVay's 79th career game as an OC or head coach, and just the second time his team didn't score a touchdown on offense. The other, week 14 of 2014, when he was the Redskins offensive coordinator against the Rams. Jared Goff, feeling the heat of the Bears pass rush throughout, became the only player in the last 3 seasons to throw 4 picks, be sacked 3 times, and complete less than 50% of his passes. The Bears made the MVP candidate look ordinary. We are joined now by Matt Nagy, the head coach of the Chicago Bears. Coach, congrats on last night against the Rams. They say in this league you are what you can put on tape. That offense hung 7 touchdowns not too long ago against the Chiefs. You hold them to 6 points and no touchdowns. When you sat down to game plan for them, the focus defensively was what?
Well, it was, number one, just to respect that they have a heck of an offense. And I think that, you know, we wanted to make sure that, you know, there's going to be some times in the game where they're going to have some big plays, and we wanted to have that next play mentality and try to be relentless and play as a team. And we've been doing that all year long, and this was the first time for our guys, for them to be able to get out there and just really get after it, play as a team, try to eliminate the big plays, stick together, and I thought they did that.
The offensive side of the ball is your focus. You had a play called Santa's Sleigh. Now, when you put that play call in and you know that you're going to throw it to big 7'9", Bradley Sowell, the tackle, what's the level of confidence and faith and belief that the big man can come down with it if that's the way it goes?
Bradley's done some unbelievable things in practice, and he makes sure that we're watching, too, pre-practice when he's out there throwing the ball 80 yards and making some spectacular catches. So I'll be completely honest with you. I knew if that ball was in anywhere near him, he'd go up and make a play, and that's exactly what he did.
He celebrated like a man that was very confident. It is clear that he's had that one in the back pocket all year long. I know you're paying attention to other things, but if you saw the big man dance, I'm curious what you thought of that.
Well, we have a bunch of dancers on this team, and that's what I love about it. You know, they get after it, and I think they all try to outdo each other. And he's a sneaky dancer, so I wasn't surprised, and to see him do that, it was pretty cool.
Well, as celebrations go, yours as a team in the locker room, they've become quite a thing. Last night, like 1 to 10, I haven't seen them all, but that felt like that had to be approaching 10. What was that celebration like, given the team you had just beaten and you dedicate the game ball to the fans and the role they played? What was it like in there?
Yeah, it was special, and actually last night it went a little longer, and I think you could feel it. I think we might have went with probably close to 3 songs, which can stretch out a little bit, but they were having too much fun. We didn't want to shut it down. But I think that's what's so important is these wins, they're hard to get, and when you get any of these wins, you want to enjoy it as a team, and that's what we did, and we're just having a lot of fun right now.
I'm a bald guy. You're sort of in the same boat. The bald guy visor question, it's come up on the show. I've tried to figure it out. I used to rock the visor, and I don't get what we're trying to accomplish other than the look. So I ask you, what are we going for with the visor?
Well, I got to tell you, it's just something I've always done. I've done it before I got here, and I'm sticking to it now. And now it's just a matter of, just continuing to do it. And I'm amazed at how much attention it gets. But hey, I'm just being me. I get the fresh haircut and go with the 1 blade clip. So I'm good to go and put the visor on and we roll.
Look, everybody in sports is a little superstitious. Like if you're not going to wear the wool hat last night, you're never going to wear it. And if you're going to beat the Rams like that, then you can't go anything other than visor at this point, right?
No, you're right, and I will be honest with you. There's a little bit of superstition there. I'm a little superstitious, but that's okay. That's what we're doing, and I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna continue wearing the visor.
It's December. Green Bay's coming to town, and Chicago's excited about the Bears. That's the way it's supposed to be, Matt. Continued success. Enjoy the holidays, and thanks so much for taking some time after such a huge win.
Thanks a lot, Scott. I appreciate it.
Playoff picture in the NFC. Some of it's pretty clear, and the rest really kind of complicated. All right, you got Saints and Rams were good. Bears look solid. Cowboys as well after that big win against Philadelphia. Seattle solidifies a wild card spot for now. And then by rule, Minnesota's not looking great at the moment. Carolina's, they've lost, 5 in a row. Eagles can't get anything going. And the Redskins are on there just because they're on there. Put 4 in parentheses. That's the quarterback they're on. But one of those final 4 I just mentioned is making the playoffs. When we continue, the most important thing that has ever been done at ESPN. One big thing. One of these foods is a delicious, perfect breakfast food. The other is garbage. Pick a side. Waffles or pancakes.